it's Coach Gigi here. Time for another day of yoga. So sorry gentlemen, but this is a ladies only yoga workout and you'll see why in a second. So ladies, are any of you dealing with that time of the month, our monthly visitor, periods, cramping, PMS, all that stuff? What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a few poses that will really help alleviate that. Now luckily I don't have to worry about that anymore, but I know how you feel. I know the pain, and it wasn't that long ago when I was dealing with it. And the reason why I don't have to deal with it anymore is because the pain was so severe that I ended up having to have a hysterectomy because of it. So praise God I don't deal with that pain anymore, but I know what it's like. It is the worst pain and excruciating every month. And you just need some relief besides, well, probably a lot of relief in addition to drugs. Because I know for me, I used to take a lot of drugs to get through that time of the month. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you guys some relaxing poses that will really help you. Hopefully it'll help you feel better. If nothing else, it's just going to relax you. And if you are not going through that time of the month anymore, you can still enjoy these poses because it's great stretching and it's just good for us. So first of all, we're going to start with the ever so popular child's pose that we all know so well. So you're up on all fours. You can do versions with your feet together or your feet together always, but your knees together or your knees apart, either one. I like to do it with my knees apart. So, but feel free to do it like this. So I take my feet stay together. I take my knees as far apart as the mat goes. And I'm just going to sit my booty down on my heels. I'm going to take my arms forward and I'm going to rest my head on the floor. So you are going to feel a great stretch here. And take your fingertips and really reach them as far forward as you can so you can really feel a good stretch in your back. You're going to feel this from your finger all the way to your booty. Now, while you're in this pose, I want you ladies to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Breathe. And I want you to hold this for 30 seconds. So just relax and enjoy. Even hold it for a minute if you can, if you've got enough time. So just relax, enjoy. Reach those fingertips. Breathe. It feels so good. Now once you've held that for 30 seconds to a minute, we're going to come up to all fours. Knees slightly apart, hip distance apart, hands under your shoulders. We're going to do the cat-cow. So I want you to inhale and I want you to arch, take your belly button down and look up. Exhale, round your back, tuck your chin under, belly button in. Inhale, arch, belly button down, shoulders down. Exhale, take it up. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. So I want you guys to continue doing that speed, and I would like for you to do about 10 of those if you can, but slow. I want you just to really take your time with it, enjoy the stretch, don't rush it. Your inhales and your exhales should be very long and slow so you get a good stretch. So after your cat-cow, we're going to go into down dog. Keep your hands where they are and keep your feet where they are. Don't move anything. Tuck the toes under and you're just going to lift your booty up in the air. Lift it up and hold it here. Now, if your heels don't touch, you can even bend your knees if it feels more comfortable. Otherwise, try to straighten your legs. You eventually want to get to straight legs and your heels down. And if you're not that flexible, don't worry about it. Don't try to move around to get in this position. Don't be going, you don't want to do any of that, guys. So when you're on all fours right here, the only thing you do is, I don't know what my child is doing right now. The only thing you do is tuck your toes under, booty goes up. That's it. Nothing else. But feel free, if you're not as flexible, bend those knees. So I want you to try to press your heels down. Whoa! Hey! Head is in between your arms. Belly button is going to go towards your thighs. And just hold it here. I want you just to breathe. Hold it for 30 seconds to 1 minute. If it's too much, bend your knees. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to bend and straighten with our breath. So you ready? Inhale. I want you to bend the knees. Press your belly towards your thighs. Exhale and straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. We're going to do 10 of these. Inhale and exhale. Really press the weight back with the heel of the hands. Inhale and exhale. Y'all still breathing? Abs stay tight. Inhale and exhale. Now I lost track of counts of some of my counts, so make sure you're doing 10 of those. Now once you're done with that, put your knees back down, and we're going to come into a seated position. So what I want you to do, guys, actually I'm going to sit this way so you can see me and I have the whole mat in front of me. We're going to do a single wide leg stretch. So you're going to take your right leg out. Your left leg is just going to be pulled in here. I want you to flex this foot, and we're going to do a side stretch. So I want you to walk this hand out. This is your right hand. You're walking it out. Lift that left arm up, and then take it over. Good stretch all the way down the side of your body. You're also going to feel it big time in this inner thigh and your hamstring. So I want to make sure don't fall, don't collapse. The one thing with yoga is that we're always holding stretches, but we're also lengthening at the same time. So you're never doing this. I'm lifting up towards the sky here, and then I'm walking my hands out and I'm going over. Now if you can't go this far, just hold it here. But just don't collapse. You always want to have good posture. Always pull the core in. So I want you to hold this stretch, guys, for 30 seconds, 1 minute if you can. And breathe while you're holding this stretch. Now, if you're really flexible, you can come all the way down and grab your toes, which I used to be able to do that better, so I'm not going to do that now because I don't want to pull anything. But if you are flexible, you can do that. Now we're going to take it up and over just the other side. Flex that left leg, bring the right foot right on in so it's touching that inner thigh. You want to sit up nice and tall, pull that core in. I'm going to walk my left hand out towards my foot, and I'm going to reach up, and I'm going to take it over. Now feel free to just hold it right here. If you can go farther, you can go further. You can hold on to this foot. You can even take the other arm and grab the foot. Whatever feels most comfortable, guys. You should feel this all the way down the side of your body and the inner thigh and the hamstring. It kind of gets it all. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale and exhale slowly. You don't want your breath to ever be like, shouldn't be like that, guys. Nice and relaxed. And you want to really focus on your breath. So it takes away a little bit of the pain if you're feeling any in the stretches of if you're really concentrating on inhaling slowly and exhaling slowly. Never rush it. And with yoga, you don't want to be in actual pain. If you're in pain, stop that pose or really back off of it. Like if this is really painful, just come up here. Or if the arm is too much, just hold it right here. Everything in yoga should be done to work with you and your body. Don't be trying to do what I'm doing if you can't do that, because then you'll get an injury, and that's not the point of yoga. Okay, guys, our next stretch. We are going to go all the way down to the floor, and we're going to do, it's like an Indian style on the floor. So I want you to take your heels together, and you're just going to let your legs drop as far as they will, comfortably. If this is not comfortable at all, just bring your legs back up a little bit. Otherwise, just let them fall. Relax and enjoy this stretch. I do this stretch in bed every single night. It feels so good. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath. 30 seconds to 1 minute, guys. Now bring the legs back together. Just pull them into your chest. Give me a little stretch right here. Oh, because this is going to feel really good. If it feels better for your low back, take your knees apart and pull your knees into your chest. And now our last pose, guys, we are going to do is the bridge pose. So legs are down. You want your feet in line with your hips. Arms are down on the mat. And all you're going to do, I want you to pull the heels in just a little. So you don't want them way out here, and you don't want them all the way in. So just take them out. Bring them all the way in. Walk them out just a little. And now I just want you to lift your glutes off the floor. So you're just going to lift your buns up. Squeeze your buns. Now, you can hold right here and stay right here. If you want to make it a little bit harder, I want you to walk your hands underneath you and clasp your hands together and press into the floor while you're lifting your buns up. If you don't want to hold your hands together, you can just take them out a little bit, squeezing those buns, lifting it up. This is great for your back. Now to come out of this, take the arms back out, slowly lower down. You do not want to come up too fast or come down too fast. Very slow. This is very important because you don't want to hurt your back. We're going to try one more. You're just going to lift your glutes up, hold it here, or walk those shoulder blades together and hold it here or here. Make sure you're breathing. Very, very important. Deep breaths in and out. Now take those arms back out, slowly lower back down. Pull the knees back into the chest, either apart or together. I like to have my knees apart. That's just what I like to do because it feels better for my low back. You can bring the knees together, whichever works better. Now you can either roll it up or take it over to one side and push yourself up to give yourself support to come on up. So there you guys go. There's several stretches that should really help you out to relax you during that time of the month. I really hope that helps. If you have a foam roller, it's a good time to also use a foam roller. I actually have a video for how to use the foam roller on my YouTube channel, so make sure you check that out. But that will help a lot as well, especially for your back, your neck, well, anything pretty much. So make sure you check that out. I believe the video is called How to Use a Foam Roller. I think that's what it is. So check that out. I think that will help a lot. But I hope this helps and it relaxes you and just makes you feel a little bit better, relieves some of the stress during that time of the month. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want some more faith and some fitness. And stay faithful, fit, and fabulous, guys.